Police officer Sarah was on the night shift, patrolling the quiet streets of a town where cold winds blew. The town had always been peaceful, but recent days had seen strange occurrences. Sarah was on this night shift to unravel the mystery behind a gruesome murder investigation. The incident had taken place in an old, abandoned mansion on the outskirts of town. A neighbor had claimed to hear peculiar noises and screams in the middle of the night. Acting on this information, the police had arrived at the scene. Sarah and her partner David forced open the mansion's door and stepped inside. It was a dark and eerie place. The wallpaper was torn, the floors covered in dust and grime. They ventured further, following a trail of blood. The trail led them deeper into the mansion with each step. The oppressive atmosphere grew. Strange noises emanated from the walls, and the winds howling outside only added to the tension. On the first floor, Sarah and David followed the blood trail into a room. When they opened the door, they were met with a gruesome sight. In the middle of the room lay a lifeless body covered in blood. The victim had a deep cut across their throat, but no murder weapon could be found. The crime scene investigation team was called immediately, and the body was removed. However, the mystery behind this gruesome murder deepened. The victim turned out to be a woman who had gone missing a week earlier. Sarah and David had become heroes in the eyes of the townsfolk, but they still had to uncover the secret behind this gruesome crime. There were no suspects, and the method of the murder remained inexplicable. A few days later, another murder was reported. This time, it was a child who had fallen victim, killed in the same gruesome fashion. Sarah and David desperately tried to find a connection between the two murders, but the clues were perplexing. The town was gripped with fear, and people avoided going out at night. Sarah and David talked to the locals, delved into the town's history, and researched local legends, but the solution eluded them. One night, the historic church in the town square suddenly caught fire. By the time the fire department arrived, the church was consumed by flames. Sarah and David suspected a connection between the fire and the murders. Amidst the ruins of the church, they discovered a hidden tunnel system. These tunnels ran beneath the town and held all of its secrets. Sarah and David embarked on a journey through these tunnels, leading them to a shocking revelation. At the end of the tunnels, they found an ancient temple dedicated to local deities, built thousands of years ago. This temple revealed the truth behind the gruesome murders. As Sarah and David delved into the town's history and local legends, they learned that the ancient temple was dedicated to local gods, and sacrifices were made to appease them and release the souls of the victims. Sarah and David, with the help of the townsfolk, decided to confront the ancient deities and save the town from its dark secrets. However, this confrontation led them on a journey into an endless darkness, as understanding the town's history and local gods would endanger their own souls. In the end, Sarah and David, along with the townsfolk, chose to defy the ancient gods and free the town from its dark secrets. But this battle blurred the line between the world of the living and the world of the dead. The town was now a ghost town, and Sarah and David were forever trapped in the endless darkness. Fear still reigned in the heart of the town, and the true secret behind the gruesome murders was never fully revealed. The townsfolk eventually forgot, and with time, the horrifying events became legends, but the story of Sarah and David faded into obscurity, lost forever in the eternal darkness, and the real secret behind the gruesome murders was never unraveled.